Good afternoon. Miss Jones, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
I'm Dr. Pearson. Please come in and have a seat.
Thank you.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, Miss Jones.
Thank you, doctor. You know, I've been sitting there for nearly an hour.
I know. I do apologize. We're running a little late this afternoon. The flu epidemic, you know.
I know, it can't be helped, I suppose.
No, December is always a difficult time of the year. All right, Miss Jones, what do you want to be called?
Kate.
Okay, Kate. What can I do for you?
I have lost quite a lot of weight over the last few months, and my mother is worried.
Right, Kate. Since this is your first visit to the practice, I'd like to have a more detailed picture of things. Do you mind if I write some notes?
No, doctor.
Thank you. Could I have your date of birth, please?
November 2nd, 1994.
Do you work, Kate?
Yes, I'm a journalist.
Oh, that's interesting. You probably know many famous people, but it must be a lot of work.
Yes, I work all the time.
Do you mind if I ask you if you have your own place?
Yes, a one-room flat in Paris. It's been a few months now.
And do you live on your own?
Yes.
Could you tell me about any illnesses you might have had in the past?
No, nothing special.
Have you had any childhood illnesses?
I had chickenpox and salmonella when I was a baby.
Is there any disease that runs in your family?
My grandpa has diabetes and my uncle has OCD.
Okay, I see. And are your parents alive and well?
Yes. My mother was in a terrible accident 6 years ago, but she seems okay now.
Okay, I'm glad to hear. Have you had any visits to the hospital?
I fell and cut my forehead when I was 2. They stitched it at the hospital.
Have you had any operations?
I had my tonsils out.
Okay, Kate. How up-to-date are you with your shots?
I travel a lot, so I'm immunized against yellow fever, hepatitis A and B, typhoid, and of course tetanus. But I didn't have my flu shot this year.
Are you allergic to anything?
I'm allergic to peanuts.
Okay. Can I ask you about any medications you might be taking at the moment? Any OTCs?
I take some organic clay for my stomach.
I see. Do you drink any alcohol, Kate?
No,
And do you smoke?
never.
Okay. Now, if you don't mind, Kate, I'm just going to ask you a few questions about your diet. What type of food do you eat?
I'm a vegan.
It means you only eat vegetables?
That's right, and fruit.
And how long have you been a vegan?
1 year, but before that I was a vegetarian for 10 years.
Okay. Do you take any supplements?
Iron tablets and vitamin B12 that I buy at the pharmacy.
All right, Kate. Let me summarize what we've discussed so far. You have, or rather your mother has noticed you've lost some weight recently. You're a vegan and you take iron vitamin B12 tablets that you buy at your local pharmacist. You have had your own place for a few months now and you work a lot. Is that a fair summary of what we've discussed?
Yes, doctor.
All right. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to check your height and your weight. Could you get undressed for me, please?
Do I need to undress completely?
No, you can keep your underwear.